Hello everybody, this is going to be a true facts video about Enceladus.
Alright, let's do this, bitch!
Enceladus is a small moon orbiting Saturn. To be exact, it is the 6th largest moon of Saturn, which really isn't that impressive if you think about it. I mean, if there was an Olympic event for being the largest moon of Saturn, Enceladus wouldn't even get bronze.
Winning machine, if you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to be used as a position of Ricky Bobby.
Enceladus is relatively small when compared to the Earth, only measuring 1/7 the diameter of the Earth. Similarly, the gravity on Enceladus is only a fraction of Earth's. Our gravity is 9.807 meters per second squared, whereas Enceladus's gravity is 0.113 meters per second squared. So if you ever make a trip to Enceladus, try not to jump or you'll fly into space. Also, if you plan on traveling to Enceladus, you should probably bring a pretty good mixtape for the somewhat 100 million miles you will be traveling to get from here to there. But in all seriousness, Enceladus may not be the best vacation spot because it gets pretty cold, like everywhere. The surface of Enceladus is covered with ice. Temperatures can reach as low as negative 330 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists credit the extreme cold to the moon reflecting nearly all of the light it receives, so unless you're Queen Elsa, Mr. Freeze, or the Iceman, this travel plan is not advised. Enceladus was first discovered in 1798 by William Herschel. The name Enceladus was chosen based on the godlike giant from Greek mythology, Enceladus. This Enceladus had snakes for limbs. Literally. He had snakes for arms and legs.
If Enceladus was named after a giant, then why is it so small?
That's what she said.
The spacecraft Voyager passed nearby Enceladus in the early 1980s, and more recently the spacecraft Cassini passed in 2005 and 2008. This NASA spacecraft passed nearby the South Pole. What was discovered was plumes or geysers spewing out of the ice-covered moon. Yep, Enceladus has ice space volcanoes. These cryovolcanoes blast out water vapor, ice particles, and some solid materials. Scientists estimate that the rate of this expulsion is about 440 pounds per second. It's basically like a non-stop cannon explosion shooting out ice beams that travel into outer space. It's pretty cool if you ask me, and you better not get on Enceladus' bad side if you ever want to go there. These ice death volcanoes interested NASA because, as everyone knows, if there is water vapor, there's probably water somewhere nearby. For many years, NASA was curious if this region near the South Pole was the only region with the potential for a subterranean ocean. Recently, however, NASA has discovered what they believe to be evidence that the subterranean ocean could be throughout the entirety of Enceladus. Researchers credit this to a distinct wobble. Yes, that is right, a wobble, not the dance. Basically, this small movement is evidence of a complete ocean splashing around underneath the icy surface. This movement is causing a tiny movement that has been noticed by the best and brightest at NASA. This wobble would not be present if the moon was ice all the way to the core. The possibility of a complete subterranean ocean that is warm enough to be liquid interests NASA and makes Enceladus a top contender for possible extraterrestrial life.
Dallas?
Here's a question for you. Why does Enceladus have in common with Frosted Flakes?
They're great!
Well, yes, but something else. Enceladus has tiger stripes. Yes, that is right, tiger stripes. In the region of the South Pole, there are a pattern of parallel linear depressions that have been given the nickname tiger stripes due to their similar appearance. These features also have a surface temperature higher than the rest of the surface. This is most likely due to the close proximity of the tiger stripes and the cryovolcanoes. It's disappointing there aren't actual tigers on Enceladus. I bet they would have snake limbs. That would be pretty crazy. This has been True Facts about Enceladus.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.